next little trick here in nailing that flamenco style, because we agreed upon the fact, I guess, that flamenco is not really, it's not so much about the scales and the chords. It's more about how you play the scales and the chords. But in this little session, I'm going to give you a simple way to really make that normal major minor scale sound very exotic. And it is by, first of all, playing harmonic minor scale, because we get that when we take the normal minor scale, okay, and we raise the 7th step from the A. So we go A. That's the 7th step. We take that up one fret. So we get that very exotic Spanish sounding. But if you look at it, you can do more than that. You can go for double harmonic. But instead of learning a whole new scale with new scale shapes across the fretboard, you can just take your normal major scale, minor scale, or harmonic minor scale, and you can do the same thing we just did. Because if you look at it, take that structure there of, if you are, for instance, in the A harmonic minor scale, and you take the notes on the B string, we have, in the normal cage shape, we have the 5th, the 7th, 5th, the 6th, and the 8th fret, right? Like that. That's the normal A minor / C major scale, right there. But when we go from A minor to A harmonic minor, we take that, this is the 7th step. We take that note and move it up 1 fret. And you need to get very comfortable with playing that minor 3rd interval. And it's not hard just because it feels hard. It's not harder than anything else. You just need to get comfortable with it. So decide to play in the harmonic minor scale and focus on those small areas where you have a minor 3rd on those strings, right? And then play everything you do in that scale until you're comfortable with it, until it's normal, right? As normal as playing a normal minor scale. But if you look at that structure there, we can see that we have a semitone and then a minor 3rd. But if you go to the next string, the G string above that, over here, you would see that we, in the A minor scale, have our notes in the 4th, the 5th, and the 7th fret. But it's the same structure as up here. So we can change that as well. And if we do that and push up that last note and get then we get that semitone minor 3rd interval again. So we play that structure on both strings, but just in different frets, right? So basically, instead of playing 4, 5, 7 on the G string, you play 4, 5, 8. And instead of, on the B string, playing 5, 6, and 8, you play 5, 6, 9. It's the same change, the same structure of notes, right? And if you do that every single time in every single shape you're in, then you will get that double harmonic minor. That sounds really exotic. See, I have it up here again. I have the, and you can go back and forth between playing that normal shape and then, alright? So I have it up here again in the 7th, 8th, and 10th fret on the high E string, right? And I can, so you can go back and forth between your normal shape and then push that note up and play around with it. So let's just play an A minor. Let's play an A minor with the sharp 7th, right? So it fits the A harmonic minor scale. So let's do that. And normal harmonic minor. But then I do the same thing down here. These are normal minor or harmonic minor notes. But then I reach for that note. Go down to minor all the way. Oh, I had the same structure. 7, 8, and 10. Back to normal harmonic minor. Double harmonic minor. Right? Up here I have the 9th, the 10th, and the 12th fret on both the D string and the G string. In a normal C major / A minor scale. But I can take both of those notes in the 12th fret on both the D and the G string and push them up 1 fret. And then I'm back to my... Alright? So this is really easy. Instead of learning new scale shapes, you simply learn to just recognize when you have that structure on one string, and then whenever you have it, you can go up and make your scale sound exotic. By having, you can say, oh, but that's not, I want to learn. Yeah, by all means, learn the double harmonic scale across the fretboard with new shapes if you want to, and if you're really into this style. But it's a really good idea. These things here, where you just take a little concept that you can easily apply very rapidly, and then you use your ear instead of having it all laid out, that's not bad. It's a really cool thing that will train your ear and enable you to get that sound very rapidly so you can start playing it, right? So now we've just to recap the last 3 videos here, we said that we need drama in what we play. So we need to go from slow to fast, from a lot of notes and then to no notes, right? A lot of breaks in between. So we kind of argue. It's very dramatic, like a dramatic discussion or with a lot of emotion, right? And then secondly, we need to train ourselves to go back and forth between one tempo and then double that tempo when it comes to strumming, when it comes to picking, when it comes to everything. Right? And we need to then, once we've learned to do the subdivisions, we need to start, playing different rhythms and then being able to just combine it rapidly. Right? And then combine triplets and quadruplets, or 8th notes and 8th note triplets. And those are all subdivisions, and you need to get those under control. And then, in this last video, we focused on the double harmonic here, how you can really spice up that harmonic minor scale and make it sound even more flamenco-like. So the last point is really that we are in the zone of something that doesn't sound home all the time, like Western music. La da da, la da 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 da, right? But once you get to that Middle Eastern Spanish thing there, it sounds like, you have and then that means that we're basically not at rest a lot of the time because it's dramatic, right? So you can do a lot of things. You can do chromatic. So you can play out much more of the time and really be in sync with the sound in the background. That's what we just did by going for the double harmonic minor. Because most people will say, but I'm not playing the chords of the double harmonic minor. We need to get this under control. Not necessarily. Because there's a lot more, fire and fury and chaos to this style of music than there is to our Western kind of music. So, and I don't mean Western as in country in Western, just Western, the Western world, like Europe, the US, North America, So, have fun with this, and I hope to see you in the next free video.